So you've taken out the most ordinary rig in Australia.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So yeah, the most ordinary person around, which is great. As I said,
it's not a bad accolade.
No, definitely not. I would hate to just be in the top 10. I was like, you know, you can't really go down and just be one of the ordinary dudes. You got to be the most ordinary. So very happy to come away with that for sure.
Welcome everyone to another episode of A Beer with the Brewer, and today I'm joined by another special guest, Clutzy of Bloody Brand Beers. How are you, mates?
Good, mate. How are you?
Very well. Good to have you here, mate.
Yeah, good to be back.
We caught up with your counterpart, Darcy, a couple of weeks ago when we did the Doug's XBA. So good to have you along, mate.
Yeah, mate. It was disappointing to miss out on that one. I think Darcy was still hurting a bit from Sydney there, but yeah, big fella's got work today, so I've got to go to the big lift for it.
So you're flying the flag.
Yeah, that's it.
So, mate, we're here today to talk about this little number, the strawberries and cream sour ale that we brought back.
Yeah, mate. Stoked to have it back. A lot of positive reviews coming in from everyone as well. Plenty of people didn't get their hands on it last year, so it's good to see it in more hands this year.
Last year obviously the first time we did it, so we weren't quite sure what was going to happen. It went pretty well.
Yeah, definitely.
And then this year we brought it back, made a bit of a bigger batch, and it's gone nuts. Yeah,
it has. It's plenty of people got around it, which was great. And loving the can design of it this year, changing it up slightly. So
absolutely, mate. So we've got yourself and Das on there.
Yeah, just touching fingers and.
Mate, I think Verg has been pretty kind to you there.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we were saying.
Looking more like a Greek statue.
Yeah,
or something.
I know. There's not much of a round gut like it should be, but I think Das has a couple of wrinkles around the eyes there, but understandable with all the work he's been putting in recently.
We'll crack her open, mate.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful.
There's that beautiful colour.
Brewer's Sport. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Oh, so refreshing.
So, mate, a couple of weeks ago when I was talking to Darcy, you just got back from Sydney. So, you boys were down there for a week or so.
It was a lot of fun, yeah. We ended up going down for the Budgie Smuggler Most Ordinary Rig competition. And it was a big weekend.
Yeah.
Big couple of days. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Got to meet up with a couple of different people down there and ended up getting the win, which was lovely.
So you've taken out the most ordinary rig in Australia.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So yeah, the most ordinary person around, which is great. As I said,
it's not a bad accolade.
No, definitely not. I would hate to just be in the top 10. I was like, you know, you can't really go down and just be one of the ordinary dudes. You got to be the most ordinary. So very happy to come away with that for sure.
Yeah, no doubt a bit of fun, mate. I saw some of the footage. It looked like you boys are having a laugh.
Yeah, it was absolutely loose. That Ivy bar apparently usually has a crowd of people in suits and a bit more serious.
I think Ivy bar is a little bit of a different crowd.
Yeah, and then it's just us just getting the kid off, which was pretty good.
Yeah. No. And then you were on the Today Show with Carl.
Yeah, that was great. That was awesome. Carlos was a legend, got a big hug. Plenty of Mum's friends texted her saying they're jealous that I got a hug from Carl. So yeah, that was good. But got to strap my stuff on the TV. Sounds weird, I was saying I was more nervous to do the competition than actually jump on live telly.
Yeah, right.
So don't know what that's all about, but yeah.
Mate, maybe you're made for the big screen.
Oh, possibly. Who knows? Who knows? More of a face for radio. But,
So mate, we caught up a year ago when we launched this for the first time, and you had a bit of a shindig here with, I think it was the first one you had with a few of the crew.
Yep, that's
the followers.
Yep.
But in the last year, she's grown a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. I think when we initially did the first collab last year, it was maybe we had 5,000 followers on Instagram, and that's grown a fair bit now. So I think the beer was a big part of that, to be honest. Being able to get it out there and target the old GABS and get people behind that was awesome. So it's been a big year for us. It's been a big year for you guys as well. And as I said, we're stoked that we're able to do the beer again with you. So yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it came in the 30s last year in the Hottest 100.
Number 39.
It's pretty good for a debut and a pretty small batch beer. So I think the voting may open soon again, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes this year.
Yeah, definitely. We've got high hopes, so yeah, it'd be awesome. I remember last year we came down here for the countdown, and we're sitting there watching the telly, and then we didn't see it come up for ages, and we're like, oh well, we had a good crack, and then all of a sudden it pops up at 39, and we were like, what's going on here? So yeah, very, very good.
Pretty exciting. Yeah, definitely be keen to see how it goes this year.
Yeah. It'd be awesome to get that top 10. That's the goal. It'd be awesome, but see how we go.
So, mate, apart from taking out Australia's most ordinary rig, what else has been happening in the past year?
Mate, been continuing the old plumbing apprenticeships. I'm at TAFE at the moment doing that, but yeah, besides that, we've just Darcy and I, BBB wise, have had a massive year. Started off probably with Magic Round with the NRL. Got to meet a whole bunch of guys from Sydney, the YKTR boys and the Hello Sport boys.
Yep.
So yeah, getting to know those fellas and sort of interacting with them has led to a couple of different opportunities, and yeah, we've just been doing a whole bunch of events and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of fun.
Pretty exciting, mate.
Yeah. It's sort of a blur. Hey, I can't believe it's already November, almost December. It's just been one crazy year. It doesn't seem like a year ago that we were sitting down here having the same sort of chat.
Absolutely.
So
not bad for a couple of blokes just talking a bit of shit about beer.
That's it. We
well, occasionally beer.
Yeah, well, that's what we were saying the other day. Like, there's a fella that's been helping us with the podcast, and he was having a listen, and he said, like, where's the beers chat? We're like, oh, yeah, probably should bring that back a bit, but that's all right. We'll get there eventually. I think we've each got an advent calendar coming of beers, so there should be a fair few videos popping back up on the old page.
Yeah, cool.
Should be good.
Yeah, the time of the year for the old advent calendar.
Yeah.
It's always a bit of fun.
Yeah, it is. I've never had the beer advent calendar before. So.
If you can hold off only drinking one a day.
Well, that's what Darcy and I were saying on Monday night. We had a few schooners at the Caxton with some fellas that listened to the potty, and we were talking about getting the advent calendar, and said, you know, this could be a bit dangerous if we polished off a couple of schooners in a few hours here. It's going to be very easy to polish off a few more of those delicious beers. So
you might have to get a couple just as backup.
Yeah.
In case you get overexcited.
2 a day or something like that. Yeah, for sure.
No, they're definitely more popular now. I reckon there's 4 or 5 good ones.
Yep.
A couple of sort of online liquor stores do them.
Yeah.
I think a couple of breweries do them as well. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a great idea. It's a good way to try new things, and the beauty of it is, if you don't like one, well, you've only got one of it. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Haven't wasted your money on a whole 4-pack.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, cool. Well, mate, leading into Christmas, what else is on the horizon?
For us, mate, I've got a nice cruisy run in. Finishing off TAFE, then I've got 2 weeks of work, and then I'm into Chrissy. So I think Darcy and we've got more of the old baggy green hats coming out.
Yep.
And then I think we're just going to try and take it a bit easy coming into, well, I say that, but we've got Christmas events every weekend leading into Christmas.
The silly season.
Yeah, that's it. So I think we're just trying to prep ourselves for that, and yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Have you got a Christmas catch-up planned with all the crew?
Yeah, mate. We do a big boys' lunch every year, and it's a credit to our mates for sticking so close together, I suppose. We've got about 40 or 50 of us each year.
Yeah, that's good.
Go and descend on a pub. So I think this year the regatta has unfortunately got us. So yeah, we usually put that one in as Darcy's engagement party every year. So it's funny to see the bartenders react when it's just 40 blokes rock up and no chicks. So yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, hopefully just do that. Go to a bit of the cricket. And
yeah, nice.
What about yourself?
Yeah, we've got I was saying off camera before, we're about to package our 5 birthday beers.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Being the 5th birthday.
Yeah.
Last year being the 4th, we made 4, and I sort of said that's going to be it. We won't make the number of beers again for the year, given how much work it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, we stupidly decided to do it again.
Yeah, you got to do it. Maybe 5 will be the cap. But
yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah. See how we feel again this time next year.
But this year I feel like I'm a little bit more organised, a bit less stressful than last year. So
that's good.
Yeah, we've got some pretty exciting ones. So it's the 5th birthday here in Bulimba, I think. 2nd, 3rd week of December.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
So we normally get a decent turnout for that.
Yeah.
Get to try the beers.
Yeah, have to come down and have a few for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Make sure we get you boys down.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I think we'd be definitely up for that.
See if I can get you and Das into one place at the same time.
Yeah, it's a rarity sometimes. Well, it has been recently, but when we are together, it can be a bit dangerous. So.
No doubt. Yeah, I've spent a few nights out in Sydney. I know what it was like.
Yeah, it was.
So no doubt when you're down there.
We were saying down there, like, I don't know what it's like to work down there, because it just seems as though all they do is get on the beers in the afternoons after work and just roll home at whatever hour and just rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet. All right, mate. I think that's probably covered off most of it.
Yep.
I think we'll sit here and enjoy the rest of this
Yeah,
beer.
definitely.
Nice sultry afternoon.
It's a great beer to have and perfect for this type of weather as well.
Yeah, so I think it started going out a week or so ago out to the online orders, and now it's about to be released to the wider public. So yeah,
awesome.
Pretty cool to see.
Because it's great seeing people get it in their hands and enjoy it. So there's been a lot of positive feedback we've been getting about it as well. So
it's tasting pretty good, I reckon.
Yeah, it is. It's perfect. It's
nice and summery.
Yeah, that's it. It's just good for the weather. So
probably the thing I like most about it too is big burly bloke standing there with a skilly of a pink beer.
Yeah, there's nothing better. It's like last year when we had all the boys here, everyone's got schooners of pink beer, just being nice and boisterous. So yeah, it was awesome.
Beautiful. All right, cheers, mate. Good to
cheers
catch up.
Mate. Thank you for having us.
No worries. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Make sure you get out and try the beer.